Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium home court of the St. Thomas Tommies men's volleyball program. Tommies hosting Holland College in this one. Holland will be the Tommies' semi-final opponent at the ACAA Championships next weekend at the G. Forbes Elliott Athletic Center in St. John. USTA leads the conference at 12-2. Holland is 9-5. Tommies 6-8. UNBSJ 6-9. Crandall at 1-14. St. Anne, number 1 in the conference, number 1 in the conference, number 9 in the country. COTR is 1 in the nation. Red Deer is 2. Set to play. As we get set to play here today. It's the 4th match of the season between the two. The teams have protected home court. Tommies winning in straight sets November 25th here. And then it was Holland College in straight sets February 7th on the island. And just this past Sunday, February the 11th, it was 3-2 Holland on the island. Mason Brewster, 18 kills on 30 attacks for the Tommies with 4 errors for a 467, 2 blocks, 20 points total. Brenton Romanchuk, 16 kills, 17 points for Holland. We'll get those in a minute. Right now, picking up the Holland starters. 1, Tyler McBride, the setter. 5, Dominic Pino, an outside hitter. 6, Carson Gray, an outside hitter. 9, Nathan Willis, a middle. 11, Brett McCausland, a middle. 14, Wada, an outside hitter. And the Liberos 3 and 4, LaPointe and Mendoza. Starters for the Tommies. 4, an outside hitter, Thomas Blizzard. 5, 6'9" middle, Jacob Tratch. 6, Raphael Facette, setter out of Calgary. Brenton Romanchuk, outside hitter of Dewberry, Alberta. Mason Brewster, a 6'4" middle out of Bathurst. And Austin Hamilton out of Miramichi, an outside hitter. Brendan Murphy and Alex Fredrickson in the Libero green for the Tommies. And coach Henry Malay. All right, we're setting the rotations here. Murphy is in for Brewster. Just finished telling you about the last time these teams played. For Holland, it was Carson Gray, 17 kills on 37, 7 errors, 17 points. Wada, 13 kills, 4 blocks, 17 points. And it was Holland out hitting the Tommies 300 to 191. Stu led 2-1 in the match, though. Big serve from the Tommies. And swinging through that is Wada. Tommies put it in play. Romanchuk free ball. That's set up off of the net and out of bounds was Carson Gray on the attack. Gray, 149 kills. Leads Holland. 1-0 Stu. To say on the serve. Strong serve, but wide. Holland will take on UNBSJ. Tommies will host conference leading St. Anne. Short version, if the Tommies win out, they get second place in the conference, which doesn't mean a whole lot. They're already locked in to play Holland College. Talking to Coach Mallet, he says, will give us first choice of practice time. Not sure how important that is. What's more important is to be going in playing well, and that's certainly something the Tommies will be looking to do. Romanchuk sends one too long, and that's point Hurricanes. 3-1 Holland. Tyler McBride will serve. Strong serve. Trach with a big swing. Good get by the Hurricanes. Played back by Gray. Fasse for Romanchuk. Kept alive, but it's going to be too many hits for Holland. Nice block at the net by the Hurricanes. (4-1) Holland. McBride will serve. Tipped over by Hamilton. Back set Wada. Romanchuk blocked again, and Hamilton can't keep that one alive. Was Wada and Willis at the net. 5-1 Hurricanes in short order here, and it's timeout Tommies already. Fans, this one from a scheduled start time, about 40 minutes behind getting started, but what a match these Tommy women and the UKC women put on in advance of this one. Match went the full 2 hours. 5-setter won by UKC. Tommies gave conference leading and nationally ranked Blue Devils all they could handle. So if you enjoy volleyball, make sure you get yourself the G. Elliott Forbes. G. Forbes Elliott. One of the two. I always get that backwards in my head. G. Forbes Elliott Athletic Center. Next weekend for ACAA volleyball action, men's and women's. Romanchuk. That one hit the wire. Boundary marker on the net. That's what I'm trying to say. 6-1 Holland. McBride again. Played up by Blizzard. Back set for Hamilton. Nice dive by Marcus Lapointe. You can't quite get there. Tommies break the service run of McBride and will send Austin Hamilton back to serve. Wada with the tip at the net. Off. A little discussion here on what actually happened. That is off again, the line marker. Stands above the net. Point Tommy, 6-3 Holland. Austin Hamilton at a Miramichi serves again. Played by Pino and punched over by Willis. Romanchuk. Nice get by Pino. Wada. But Blizzard was there. Romanchuk again, big swing. Off block, out. Point Tommies. McBride. Set up Carson Gray for the big swing. Gray, second year outside hitter out of Stratford, 277 attack percentage coming into today. 10 service aces, and he'll be back to serve at 7-4 Holland. Jacob Trach goes down the line. Trach out of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. .319 attack percentage. McBride for Pino. Trach with the dive to keep it alive. Brewster at the net, onto the Tommy side. Romanchuk, big swing. Lapointe is there. And that one must have hit up top. Yeah, hit up top. I was waiting for that ball to come back down, but it obviously hit the basketball backboard, which is raised high above the gym here. Trach sends that one long. 8-6 Holland. Willis serves. Was played by Blizzard. Fassé for Blizzard. McBride. Set up for Pino. Off block. Fassé gets there. Romanchuk looking for the cross-court attack. Off the pass from Mason Brewster. Pass sent Romanchuk a little wider than I think Brewster would have liked. Brewster's been coming on strong for the Tommies the last few matches. Tommies look really good against SJ here last weekend. Didn't have a chance to see the match on the island on Wednesday. Was here calling Tommy basketball. Tommy basketballers, men and women, are on the road to MSVU today for a makeup game. Women on the court at 4 and the men on 6. Also on ACAA TV. Wada, long. Wada on the tip. Fassé. Played by Brewster again. Romanchuk bumps that one over. McBride for Pino. One's going to be down on the Tommy side off the tip. 10-8. Zuma Wada back to serve. Wada out of Heathfield, South Australia. In his first year, he's having a good rookie season with the Tommies. Brewster blocked at the net. It's going to be a block by Brett McCausland. McCausland, first year middle at 6'5" out of Summerside PEI. Wada. 179 points on the season coming into today. Blizzard, too long. Wada, off net, played by Blizzard. Backs at Romanchuk. A little long. 13-8 open and set for Holland. Wada will serve again. Should mention, Scratch not here today for the Hurricanes. Landon Allen. Brewster, big swing. Wada. Too much for Fredrickson that time. Fredrickson, the libero out of Winnipeg. At 14-8, time for some subs for the Tommies. 16 is Jacob Chason. First year outside out of Bathurst, he will check in. And 7, Tim Ubanen. Setter out of Grand Marais, Manitoba. Wada, net service. 14-9. Thomas Blizzard, second year out of Fredericton, will serve for STU. Wada. That is Shea Saw. (15-9) Holland. Interesting service approach there from Pino. Brewster looking for a big swing. And it's 16-9, timeout. Tommies, as they look a little out of sorts in this one. Holland College getting the better of them thus far in the opening set, 16-9. Fans, I will mention, had on our podcast Brad James, who's the voice of Tommy's hockey this week, had STU Athletic Director Megan Donahue-Wise on. And what a great guest, what a great energy. If you're a current STU athlete, past STU athlete, or prospective Tommy, or supporter of Tommy's in any way, or prospective Tommy's, give that a listen. Late Scratches is the podcast name, available. latescratches.podbean.com, latescratches.podbean.com, or Late Scratches in your favorite podcast app. All the major ones, at least, we're on there. Give that a listen. Listen to Tommy's athletic director, Megan Donahue-Wise. Talk about her vision for Tommy Athletics. Talk about athletes' mental health. Talk about safe sport. So many things that apply to student athletes. We could have talked for many more hours, but that one's about an hour long. Give that a listen. Learn a few things about the Tommy's new, as in 3.5 months ago, athletic director. I think it's worth your time. So give that a listen if you so choose. Hamilton goes far back corner to make it 17-10. Trach back in, and Brewster will serve. Well, also, while I'm saying that, say we recorded that at the rink in advance of the STU Tommy women's opening game of the quarterfinals in the Atlantic University Sport Playoffs. They defeated Moncton in 2 straight 1-0 games each game. Shutouts by Katie Sweeney, who I think no matter what anyone else does for the Tommies this week, should win Athlete of the Week. Back-to-back playoff shutouts in 1-0 wins. Pretty impressive. As Trach cleans that one up in the middle. So the Tommy women's hockey, they punch their ticket to the AOS semifinals against X. Stay tuned and check gotommies.ca for that information. Volleyballers in the playoffs next weekend. Basketballers have one more home weekend, and then they're off to Holland College and the McMillan Center for community engagement for their playoffs. Lots happening as we wind to the end of the Tommy's athletic season for the winter sports. Wada off the block of Trach. Trach can't keep it alive. Another point, Holland, 19-11. McBride will serve again. Tommies have returned their substitution, so they reversed the previous subs. McBride sets up Gray. Gray unable to get that one over. 19-12 Holland. And Austin Hamilton will serve. That's a big swing out of the middle for Nathan Willis. Willis had a Bonshaw PEI. If you were ever to PEI years ago, Bonshaw, when you were driving from the bridge or the ferry, that was the go-karts partway to Charlottetown, was the Bonshaw area. There's also a little golf course there as well. Not sure if the go-karts are still there. It's been a few years since I've been over. Lived there for a number of years as well in Charlottetown. So I made that drive lots of times. Holland gets the kill. (21-12) Holland. And Carson Gray, 7 service aces on the season, serves. Romanchuk off block, off of the Hurricanes Gray. Point Tommies. Brewster back in, and also subbing in for the Tommies is going to be for Trach is Kevin Douglas. Douglas will go back to serve. Douglas, a 6'6" middle out of Surrey, BC. 3rd year of eligibility. 9 service aces on the season compared to only 2 for Trach. So I'm sure this is part of the thinking in the sub. Played up by LaPointe. McBride, Wada. Takes care of that one in a hurry, blowing it by Austin Hamilton. Douglas out for the Libero. Nathan Willis will serve. Cleaning it up at the net for the Hurricanes is Brett McCausland. 23-13 opening set. Holland in front. That one gets in on Brewster, but the Tommies keep it alive. Romanchuk. Too long. Breton Romanchuk. Not off to a great start here for the Tommies in this one. It's been a little long, but one of the many outstanding athletes on the team, on the Tommies, and certainly a real pleasure to be around is Romanchuk. Always makes a point of saying hello to me, whether he sees me here or at hockey, and I saw him at hockey the other night. Just, one of the fine people involved in athletics here at St. Thomas. As the Hurricanes close out the set on the Tommies. I'll take a look at the online stats, see if they are available. So the set goes 23-13. Team comparison. Hit percentage 143 for Holland, negative 156 for STU. Holland 21 attacks, 7 kills with 4 errors. The Tommies 32 attacks, 8 kills, 13 errors. Assists 8-7 for the Tommies. 1 service ace for Holland, none for STU. 3 service errors for STU, 1 for Holland. Digs at 10 each. Blocks 6-0 for the Hurricanes. Individual stats. Wada with 3 kills, Willis with 2. Lead Holland. Willis 2 out of 3, 6.67 hit attack percentage. Carson Gray only 1 against 2 errors, so he's in the negatives right now. That'll probably change as we move forward for the Tommies. Romanchuk has 4 kills, but 8 errors for a negative 267 attack percentage. Trach 2 kills, 400. Hamilton 2 kills, 500. They're doing pretty good. If Romanchuk could get it dialed in here, it'll be a big help for the Tommies to get back in this. No service aces and no blocks for STU, as previously mentioned. So the Hurricanes blow through that first set in short order. 25-13 over to the Tommies. Tommies will look to scratch their way back into this match here in the second set. Fassé, Trach, Hamilton, Douglas, Blizzard, and Romanchuk for the Tommies. Murphy and Fredrickson, Liberos. And for Holland, Wada, Willis, Gray, Pino, McBride, and the Libero, who is in, is LaPointe. Service ace for Tyler McBride. McBride out of Oakville, Ontario. Blocked that time at the net by Willis. Down on the Tommy side off the swing by Austin Hamilton. Didn't mention in the first set, folks, but I'll mention it here. Decent crowd on hand, but when I arrived prior to the women's match, you needed to be a Tetris player to find a place to park here. It was jammed up everywhere, so not surprised that there'll be a potentially late arriving crowd for this one. Swim meet going on in the building, and you can already feel the chlorine after the women's match impacting me here a little bit. Usually gets me a little stuffed up and makes me sound a little scratchy. So if I sound a little off, just blame the chlorine. Probably see me take a few extra breaks when I get an opportunity through this one. Romanchuk out off block, point Tommies. Tommies will play St. Anne tomorrow. There'll actually be the 12 o'clock game. The Tommy women will play at 2 in their match against Dal AC. Tommy women lost earlier, but by virtue of the Dal AC loss, Tommy women clinch a playoff spot. Just a matter of what the final seeding will be. 5 or 6 for the Tommies. 4-2 Holland here early in the second set. Hamilton, Fassé, and that is Blizzard on the attack, point Tommies. Douglas checks back in for STU for the Libero as Jacob Tratch is back to serve. So Tommies, I think, are strong through the middle with Tratch, Douglas, and Brewster. Brewster not a great start to the match here today. Hurricanes get that one down off the Tommy block, 5-3. Wada will serve for HC. That one get in on Hamilton, but it managed to get it up. That one off the roof on the good get by Marcus LaPointe. Got that one up so high it hit the roof rafter. 5-4 Holland. Brenton Romanchuk. Pride of Dewberry, Alberta will serve. Wada. Off the Tommies. No, they're calling that one out. Officials are going to talk through the headset about this one, make sure they've got it correct. And they're going to call over the line judge to get an extra opinion. And we're going to reverse the initial call. I think that's the right one. I think it was out off the Tommies. A minor complaint from Stu, but don't get too worked up about that. Big swing that time and called in on the swing from Thomas Blizzard. So 6-5 Hurricanes, and Blizzard serves. Gray with the big swing. And the kill for the Hurricanes. 7-5. Holland. Brett McCausland takes a look at the rafters. I'm going to guess he's going to have a high toss here on his serve. Just by the look he had there. Yes, it's a very high toss. There we are, played by Fredrickson. Fasay with the sneak. It's too much for Ueda. Kevin Douglas from Surrey, BC. Beautiful part of the country. Will serve. That one is Willis, the middle. Strong serve from McBride. That's another sneak, but McBride on the pancake. I think that one was going out of bounds, but Bizzard played it. Hamilton on the attack. Holland lets it go. That's going to be a point for the Hurricanes. The Tommies check on that get by McBride to make sure none of that touched the floor. Official says no. That one on the initial pass from Fredrickson drifts too long, and the Hurricanes clean that up in a hurry. 10-6. Tyler McBride will serve. Hurricanes get that back as Fasay went for the sneak. Fasay again on the attack. He's been aggressive here. Fasay along with Hamilton wear the captaincies, or anointed the captains for the Tommies. Big serve there, played by Lapointe. Back set that time for Gray. Blocked out of bounds by the Tommies. 11-7 Holland. Set 2. Fasay, Romanchuk, wide. Oh, called in. That's a couple times today I've been fooled by line calls. No, it was called wide. Yeah. Here we go. I guess I had it right. Was looking at the hand signal there. Willis with a block at the net. Tratch gets a piece out of bounds. Another point for Holland. 13-7. Should have more confidence and not second guess myself. Sometimes when you look at the official at just the wrong time, you can get a misread on what's going on. Whoa! Major swing from the back row for Carson Gray. Has the line judge ducking out of the way, but calling it in. Sub for the Tommies. It's going to be Tim Juvonen checking in for Raphael Fasay. 14-7 Holland, second set. Juvonen on the set for Tratch. McBride keeps it alive. There's going to be point Tommies. Too many hits as Ueda makes the fourth one. Austin Hamilton. Pridemere Machi on service. Oh, McBride got the feet caught up, but kept it alive. Blizzard gets that one off the net and down. Tommies will take it, no matter how. Still counts as a point. Hamilton. Strong serve. Punched in the middle by Nathan Willis. McCausland back in for the Libero for the Hurricanes. As Willis goes to serve at 15-9. Seems like the second set is just breezing along. Off the net, played by Trach. Juvonen for Blizzard, and Blizzard with the clean hit, clean kill. Trach, the big middle out of Saskatoon, serves. That was McCausland on the attack. Trach with a really high set for Blizzard. Now Romanchuk again. He's starting to get dialed in. Back row again. It's Carson Gray. (16-10) Wada. Good get by Blizzard. Juvonen for Blizzard. Thomas Blizzard hammers that one through the Hurricane. (16-11) Romanchuk. Another big swing there from Dominic Pino. Pino in his first year of eligibility out of Cornwall, Ontario. Makes it 17-11 Holland. And now Dominic Pino will serve. Pino 3 service aces on the season coming in today. 88.5 total points on 76 kills primarily. Juvonen. Tommies have used the center sneak a lot to some pretty good effect here as well. First Fassé and now Juvonen. Juvonen out of Grand Marais, Alberta. Or pardon me, Manitoba. Back set Wada off of Blizzard. Sumu Wada makes the fans in Heathfield, South Australia happy. That was McCausland on serve. Hamilton on the attack. Off the block of Willis out of bounds. No, there are a couple Australians on the Holland Hurricanes women's basketball team. So it's not uncommon for Australians to make their way to Holland College for school and athletics. That has to be quite a journey as a student to leave home in Australia and take up residence in Prince Edward Island for schooling. Don't get a chance to find out about a lot of those stories as much as I would like to. That's one of those ones that would have to be interesting, I would think. And of course, you can look all across the conference for similar stories, whether it be an athlete from within province or within Canada or outside of Canada. Coming here, they all have a story. They're all interesting. 19-13, McBride will serve for Holland here in the second set. I'll try to stay on the match here instead of telling stories. Murphy can't control that. Juvonen keeps it in play and played back over for the free ball Blizzard. On the set, though, is McBride. Conversation there between the line judge and the lead official, the up official. 2013, not sure what the conversation was about, wouldn't even have a guess. McBride on serve. Juvonen sets up Hamilton for the clean kill. Juvonen back to serve. Brewster in the middle gets the clean kill. Or nearly clean kill, I guess. The Hurricanes got a piece. Juvonen down 5. Second set for the Tommies, 2015. Holland. For Gray. Gray, too long out the back. Ball got a little bit behind him, I think. Resulted in him getting underneath the ball and sending it long. Brett Butler says timeout. We were sort of in control of this set. We're still up 4. Well, let's break this Tommy momentum right here. Tommy, since they've subbed in Juvonen, have been making a little bit of hay here. Of course, it's only been a few points. See if that continues. I'm just looking down there at the huddle. Yet to see Parker Melnick in this one. Melnick, a rookie out of Crystal Beach. It was impressive to me earlier in the year. Hasn't, I think he played a whole lot in the SJ match last weekend. As Coach Malay. Finds his rotation here as we head towards final few matches of the season and the ACAA playoffs. That one from Willis just overpowers Juvonen. 21-16, and now it will be Carson Gray back to serve. Just take a look in this set. Holland, 5 kills. 15 kills, pardon me, on 22 total attacks. 1 error. A scintillating .633 attack percentage, getting them to their 21 points. There is Romanchuk getting on track. The Tommies, with a .360 percentage of their own, pardon me, a .370 percentage of their own. Now the Romanchuk point goes up. 14 kills on 27 attacks with 4 errors. But that .370 pales in comparison to the .609 the Hurricanes are putting up here. Wada, got by Juvonen. Blizzard blocked at the net. And violation called on Holland. No, violation called on the Tommies. Again, I looked at the official at the wrong time when the hand signals were being given. Willis with a bit of airmail. (22-18) Holland. Second set, Brewster serves. Played over by Pino. Get by Blizzard. Juvonen for Romanchuk. Off block, played by McBride and LaPointe. Pino got it over. Blizzard blocked. Romanchuk was there initially. Blizzard pays it back. McBride sets up. That's McCausland in the middle. McCausland, I think that was off block first, then net and down on the Tommy side. 23-18 Holland. They continue this blistering second set. Wada. Juvonen. Blizzard off block. Oh, great get. It's going to be a free ball, but what an outstanding get by the Hurricanes. Romanchuk. McBride is there. Control here now for Holland. It's in the back row. And out of bounds goes Carson Gray. I think it was Gray who had the big hustle to get that ball. It might have been Wada, but what an outstanding get by the Hurricanes. Checking in for Holland, for the Tommies, is number 13, Kinsey Aaron. Aaron's out of Camrose, Alberta. Kinsey will serve to come in for Breton Romanchuk here at 23-19. Timeout called. Check the set summary. Holland down to only 483 now. Still an outstanding number. 16 kills on 29 attacks with 2 errors. Tommies 273 this set. 14 kills, 5 errors in 33 attacks. Overall, Willis, 8 kills for Holland and 0 errors for an 800 attack percentage. Gray, 6 kills. Wada, 5 kills. Pino, McCausland, 2 each overall in the match. For the Tommies, Blizzard, 6 kills, 2 errors. Romanchuk, 6 kills, 9 errors. And Hamilton with 4 kills for the Tommies. On serve, Aaron. McBride for McCausland. Double hit called on the Tommies. 24-19. Kinsey Aaron will now go to the bench. And Breton Romanchuk will check back in. Multiple set points for the Hurricanes. Juvonen for... That was Douglas on the first attempt and Blizzard on the second. Out of bounds off of Holland. The Tommies save 1 set point. Down 4, 24-20 Holland. Blizzard serves. McBride on the sneak. Juvonen finishes it. Blizzard on serve. Murphy is there. Hamilton too long. 25-21 goes set. Number 2 in favor of Holland. Puts them up 2-0 as the first set was 25-13. Check in again on the set stats. Set summary. Holland falls, the Tommies hit 270, 16 kills with 6 errors on 37 attacks. That's a pretty good number, but the Hurricanes, 16 kills versus only 2 errors on 32 attacks for a .438 percentage in the set. It's outstanding on both sides, but incredibly outstanding on the Hurricanes side. Overall, Holland is hitting .321 to the Tommies 0.72. Tommies 19 attack errors versus only 6 for Holland. Big difference in this match. Service aces, Holland has 2. Service errors are close. Digs are close. Blocks favor Holland 8-0. And individual leaders. Blizzard with 7 kills, Romanchuk 6, Hamilton 4. Tommies without a service ace. Blizzard 7 digs leads the Tommies. Fassé 10 assists, Juvonen 9. For Holland, Willis 8 kills, still no errors. Gray 6 kills, Wada 5 kills. Marcus Lapointe 8 digs. And Tyler McBride, 22 assists for HC. Looking ahead again to what's yet to come for these teams. Tomorrow the Tommies at noon will host front-running St. Anne. St. Anne's ranked 9 in the country, 12-2 coming into today's action. I believe St. Anne plays Crandall today, if I'm not mistaken. And the Holland Hurricanes, they'll travel down Highway 7 to the G. Forbes Elliott Athletic Center for a 2 o'clock match tomorrow against UNBSJ. That'll follow SJ's women's match against UKC. And again, these teams are locked into facing each other in the semifinals. Tommies would have to win out to take second place. They're down 2 sets here. They would need a comeback to keep that hope alive. And again, it doesn't mean much other than practice time, according to the Tommies coaching staff at the very least. That would be a preferred choice of practice time over Holland College. And again, the championships next weekend at UNBSJ. Friday the 23rd. The 23rd at least. Is that the Friday or is that the Thursday? Let's look that up to be sure. I think it's the Friday. Friday the 23rd. Women's quarterfinals 1 and 3:30. Saturday the 24th, women's semifinals 11:30 and 2. Men's semifinals 4:30 and 7:30. On Sunday the 25th, women's final at noon, men's final at 2:30. All at UNBSJ in the G. Forbes Elliott Athletic Center. And not an easy place to play is the G. Forbes Elliott Athletic Center. Such a spacious venue, unlike here with the walls that close it in. Often, had several different coaches and teams say it's tough to play at the UNBSJ venue from a volleyball perspective. It's a beautiful facility, but it's wide open space. There is Melnick, who starts set 3 for the Tommies. Romanchuk gets a block. So the Tommies, Romanchuk, Blizzard, Brewster, Melnick, who's serving, Juvonen. And I think that's Oscar Luck in the Libero jersey for STU. Juvonen for Blizzard off the Hurricanes block. 2-1 Holland. Early part of set 3 for Holland. Gray, LaPointe in the Libero jersey. 14 is Wada. And I see Willis in the front row, along with Pino. There is Pino and Gray. Played over by Luck, off the hand of Luck, out of bounds. Pino with the kill. And there is Romanchuk. Didn't try to do too much with that one. Just went with a solid hit for the winner. Brewster. Played by LaPointe. That one from the back row, I think, was Gray out off of Mason Brewster. Luck back in for Brewster in the Libero jersey. And Nathan Willis serves for Holland, up 4-2, set 3. Melnick, Juvonen, got that one back over. McCausland, his set was off. Juvonen with the double hit on the attempted set. That one trickled through the fingers. Willis too strong for Parker Melnick. And it will be Austin Hamilton coming in for Melnick. 6-2 Holland. Set 3. Luck chases that one down. Juvonen plays it back over for Wada. McCausland on the attack. Juvonen, Blizzard, blocked. Tommy's keeping alive. Romanchuk, free ball to the Hurricanes. Back row set for Gray. Hamilton is there. Juvonen, Blizzard, Willis, Wada. Off the block. Pino keeps it alive. For McCausland. McCausland blocked. McCausland again. Good rally here. Luck sets it up. Romanchuk. Off block. Hurricanes keep it alive. Pino. Juvonen. What a great rally. Luck called for the double hit. Yellow card showing to the Tommies. Red card now showing to the Tommies, so that's going to be a point. I think that was going to go on Juvonen, the red card. Tommy certainly thought the hit by Luck was clean and showing him some support there. Juvonen calling for some crowd noise. Down 7-2, and we're going to do some paperwork at the table to get both the yellow card and red card recorded. The point's already up on the board for the red card. So the Tommies are going to talk things over here while we get the official stats reflective of the cards that were issued by the official. Official says, hey, we're done talking about this. And now they're going to call over the Tommies again to the up official's chair and say, hey, we're not going to have any more of this. This is enough. And Juvonen will report back over to Tommy's coach. So we're set up at 8-2 off the point that went to the Hurricanes, and then the extra point for the red card. Woo! For all that, we're back in play here. Willis. Tratch off block. Couple of Hurricanes got a piece. Good to see the Tommy volleyball women on the far side staying here to support the men's team. Wada, big swing. Point Holland. Zumo Wada will now serve at 9-3 Holland. Third set. Tommies have quite a road to hoe here if they are to come back in this one now. Down 10-3 off the clean service ace. This one looking like it's just not the Tommies' day. And Holland playing very well. Wada again. Played over by LaPointe. Trach played by LaPointe. McBride, Pino. Blocked by Trach. LaPointe with another good get. Wada plays it over. Wada down. Juvonen sets up Trach. Off the block of McCausland. Incredible rally there. I was worried for the scorer stand with Wada charging in that direction. Managed to avoid it. Set summary, Hurricanes hitting .250 in this set. 5 kills, 1 error, 16 attacks. The Tommies, 133, 3 kills, 1 error, 15 attacks. Another point for the Hurricanes as it's down on the Tommies side. Nathan Willis now with 10 kills against no attacks for Holland. And that is Pino on the serve. Juvonen back set, Romachuk off block. And great get again by the point of the Hurricanes. And nearly another as he dove for that ball. Tommies get that point. Trach. McBride for Gray. Gray gets it in. Blizzard is there. Juvonen for Brewster. Hurricanes keep it alive again. Pino plays it over. Juvonen sets up Brewster. Blocked by McCausland. Point Holland as that falls on the Tommies side of the net. Timeout taken by the Tommies at 12-5, set number 3. Hurricanes are cruising in this match. It's McCausland to serve out of the timeout. Brett McCausland puts us in play. Brewster gets it off the block and it falls in. As the Hurricanes were reacting initially to the big swing, but the blocker got a piece. Really changed where that ball was going. Tough to react to that. Point Tommies. And Brewster will take it. Juvonen will serve. McBride. Wada from the back row. Juvonen is there. Luck for Hamilton. Hurricanes keep it alive again. They've been so good at that this match. Luck is there. Juvonen again for Hamilton. Romanchuk is there. Hamilton again. He's got to be wearing out the legs here on this point. Gray over. Brewster out of the middle, but long. (13-6), Tyler McBride. Brewster and McBride on the get. Gray plays it over. Juvonen, Luck. Hamilton, big swing. Played by the Hurricanes, but it doesn't go over the net and out of bounds. Another point for the Hurricanes there off the arm of Gray. Romanchuk out off the Hurricanes block, point Tommies. Jacob Trach back in as Mason Brewster set to serve for the Tommies. Played by LaPointe. McBride, strong swing out of the middle again by Willis. Nathan Willis just having an outstanding match here for Holland. Willis now 11 kills and 846 percentage, 0 errors. What an incredible match. That is Willis on the serve. Romanchuk is too strong for Willis that time as Breton finds the rhythm. Down the line for the kill. 15-9. Tommies, you can bet, are not going to give up here. Well, right now they're staring up the base of the mountain. I believe we got a line violation called there from the up umpire, up official, that is. Wada. Trach, off block, Hurricanes. Keep it alive again, McBride, Wada. That one is in for the kill for Azumo Wada. 17-9. As the clouds are clearing at the top of that mountain, it looks even higher as Holland puts more distance between themselves and the Tommies here in this third set. Cross court was Blizzard. The Hurricanes are there. Pino, clean kill. 18-9. Whatever Holland had on the bus on the way over today, they should bottle that up. Make sure they save some for next weekend. They have been playing really well here. What's been remarkable is the number of balls that they've gotten to off a deflection. Just unbelievable hustle, and McBride right in the middle of everything. The setter out of Oakville, Ontario. Shout out if you're watching from Ontario. Oh, and just dropped in by Dominic Pino. (19-10). And it's Pino to serve. Hamilton, Juvonen, Trach blocked. Set up for Wada. Tommies are there, Romanchuk. Wada is there. McBride could have got there if it weren't for the officials' stand. Wada with the get. That one's going to go in favor of the Tommies. Gray pulls the string for the point. This goes into the open space with the easy one. 20-11 Holland. Brett McCausland will serve. McCausland, 3 kills, 375 attack percentage, no service aces today, and 3 total blocks. Juvonen with the high set for Austin Hamilton. Another red card shown to the Tommies. Juvonen. And we'll do some more paperwork here. So there'll be another point to Holland. No, Stu hasn't been super happy with the official here, but I can't say from up here in my perch without hearing what's going on at court level that I've seen anything that stands out to me. Again, I'm not a volleyball first guy, but I've been doing this for a few years. I haven't seen anything that I've thought was too far out of line myself. And again, I miss a lot not being on the floor and hearing the conversation. But I do have the best view in the house from up here, at least most of the time. That's a point to the Tommies. Hamilton back to serve at 21-13. Off block and in goes Carson Gray, 22-13. Holland 3 points away from a straight set victory here against their first round playoff opponent in the Tommies, and taking the season series 3-1 with a victory here today would be Holland. Played over by Blizzard. McBride set up Willis. That one is through the block of Wada and Willis. Not sure who got that one. A couple bodies crossed there, and I didn't see exactly who it was. Pino called out off a touch. (23-14) subbing in for Holland College. Nathan Littlejohn, number 16. Littlejohn comes in for Nathan Willis, and it will be Littlejohn on to serve. And this is the last we see of Nathan Willis. 11 kills, no errors, 7.86 attack percentage in this match. Outstanding from Nathan Willis. Tommy's was confusing here with the libero. That's a couple times Luck has gone out and then come back in sort of late. So the substitution of Littlejohn. Littlejohn out of Colley's Point, Newfoundland. That's one I'd have to look up too. Don't think I have time to do that right now. But it is Littlejohn in here. Looking for his first points on the season according to the stats I pulled the other day. Official is at the scorers table. Not entirely sure what the holdup is here. My guess is it's around the libero movement here, because there's a couple times, just in the last late here, Oscar Luke has ran onto the court just prior to serve, including that last serve, and I'm sure that causes a little bit of confusion at the scorers table as to who's in and who's out. So that's my guess, pure guess as to what's going on. Again, I'm 40 feet above the gym floor here. Well, maybe not that high above the gym floor. 30 feet. So I can't hear the conversation and only guessing as to what it is, and it kind of looks like that's what they're talking about. So at multiple, 24-14, sitting on 10 match points here are the Hurricanes. We've got a little bit of confusion at the scores table. I believe it's around substitutions and particularly the libero aspect here. Maybe we're checking the score as to what the actual score is. I thought I saw them take one back maybe. 23-14, so that's the score. That might have been the confusion, that it's only 23-14. So not multiple match points yet, but on the verge. Now Nathan Littlejohn will serve. That one is wide from Littlejohn. And Willis is going to come back in for Littlejohn. Raphael Facette back in for the Tommies for this serve, as Romanchuk is to the bench, I believe was a substitution. Facette, strong serve. Played over by Pino. That's going to be it's like a violation on the Tommies. Line judge is waving, saying that one was off the line marker that extends above the net. And more conversation here with the officials. (24-15). Now we are on 9 match points for the Hurricanes, up 2-0, 24-15. Zumo Ueda for the match. Blizzard, Ueda, McBride, Pino blocked. Hurricanes keep it alive. That one from the back row called a carry on Gray. 24-16. Official says, we've called it. Stop talking to us about it. We've got it. And now back to serve for the Tommies, Thomas Blizzard. We've got a little perspiration situation on the court here. Zumo Ueda has the towel out with the official. Clean up the floor. Seems like this final few points of this set have taken about 25 minutes. Important to get everything right. Do things the right way. Make sure everything is clean. Free ball for the Tommies. Tratch with the kill out of the middle to make it 24-17 as the Tommies save another match point. Still facing 7. Hurricanes need to retain focus here. They want to close this out in straight sets. Can't let the Tommies back in. McBride, McCausland. That is the clean kill for the match. 24-17 for the Hurricanes. So the Hurricanes take this one 25-13, 25-21, 25-17. They win 3-0 straight sets over their semifinal round playoff opponent, which is the first round for the men. These two teams will play again February 24th. I'm guessing that'll be the 7:30 match, but I'm not certain. Look for that, acaa.ca championships. We'll give you all the information. Holland will move down the highway to play at the G. Forbes Elliott Athletics Center tomorrow against UNBSJ. Tommy's back here noon tomorrow against conference reading and 9th ranked nationally St. Anne. So the Hurricanes go to 10-5. The Tommies drop to 8-7. For everyone here at St. Thomas, including the always amazing Alice in the producer chair, I'm Bill Gibson. Thanks for tuning in for volleyball here this afternoon. Tommies take 2 on the chin. The women to UKC. The men to Holland. Both teams from the Tommies, though, into the playoffs. Come on back tomorrow. Final matches of the regular season. right here from the LB Gym on ACAA TV. Have a great night, folks. See you tomorrow.